Hey YouTube, this is the art of prepping. We're going to be looking at various things that preppers lack, things they are underprepared in, and things they forget flat out. And this also applies to the general population to some degree. I'm going to divide this up into four main categories. The first category is clothing. Wool is very underestimated and underrated. So it's recommended highly to have some good quality wool hats, gloves, sweaters, and also under clothing we're going to have boots. So even Army surplus boots would be recommended. Any type of good boots that you can walk in that are broken in, that you have set aside, for a particular event that may demand quality footwear. So it's imperative to buy or to get a hold of these boots, break them in for a few weeks to a few months, and then just set them aside so that they have plenty of life left. The next thing is belts. A good leather belt or even a reinforced, 2-ply nylon belt like this one here in front of us. I believe this is a 511s belt, and they make them in different thicknesses in terms of widths. Next category is food and water. One major lacking area is quality medium and long-term food supplies. Now, some of the beans and rice could be considered obviously long-term, but in terms of having the amount and having a meal plan for those, it's typically not present. Stabilized water supplies and also having enough water in reserve is something you see lacking. Gardens, even if you have a garden, it usually isn't large enough or isn't diversified enough. So enhancing your garden or even starting a garden is highly recommended. And then last thing is the high quality gravity water filter systems that are available, like Berkey's, for example. Typically you don't see a lot of that in people's homes. If you do see a water filter system, it's usually some kind of a small Brita that's a pitcher style, or inline filter systems which rely on the municipal water service to actually work. The next thing we have here is going to be skills category. Under skills, we have trauma care, a more advanced first aid, self-defense training, and also how to use a firearm. Primitive fire making skills, and also just knowing how to be in good health are quintessential skills to know and learn. And the last category is gear. Comprehensive first aid and trauma kits, antibiotics, body armor, hygiene kits, including toilet paper, and of course all kind of tools, mainly also for processing wood and construction and building, such as saws, axes, hammers, files. Spare lumber is good too, with actual nails and screws in large quantities. And having the means to have alternative communications is very important. Solar energy systems, NBC mask and filter systems, and of course wool blankets. If you have any extra comments or any ideas, feel free to put it in the comment section. But thank you for watching The Art of Prepping.